Last year, Texas A&M made its first ever road trip for a Southeastern Conference game when they visited Oxford to take on Ole Miss, one of the schools that was in this league since it was founded in 1932. Well, the old guard may have been taken aback when this new A&M regime surged late for a win at Vaught-Hemingway Stadium. One season later, we're headed right back there to take on an Ole Miss team that is very close to getting back to its winning ways of the past. Here's our preview. It's brought to you by Bud Light, the sure sign of a good time. Here we go. The Rebels started the season with 3 straight wins, including a road conference victory over Vanderbilt and a blasting of Texas in Austin. In fact, 4 of their first 5 games have been away from home. The A&M game begins a stretch of 6 in a row in Oxford for Hugh Freeze's club. The last 2 contests have been tough. A loss at Alabama in which they were shut out, and on Saturday the Rebels were defeated at Auburn 30-22. The offense was rolling early, averaging 38 points in the opening 3 wins, but just 11 in the recent 2 losses. Alabama and Auburn do have pretty stout defenses, though.
You know, Bo's doing a really good job distributing the ball. He's running their offense. You know, Moncrief's a really good receiver. Thank goodness we get to go against Mike every day. And I think 85 runs great routes. I mean, and then number 1, you know, I believe he's a freshman. He's a good player. So we've got our challenges out there, out wide. And they spread you and they run the quarterback a little bit, and that's the challenges that they present. It's good that we had a bye week. It's a different offense than some of the offenses we face, so to have this bye week to get ready, prepared for this one in Auburn has really helped us.
Statistically, rushing the football seems to be pretty important to Ole Miss. Over 200 yards on the ground, and the wins well under that mark in the losses. It works the other way, too. Auburn and Alabama are the only 2 teams to rush over well above 200 yards on the Reb defense. But all this doesn't mean Ole Miss can't throw it. Bo Wallace is a better QB, and there are plenty of talented weapons for him to distribute the ball to, including Dante Moncrief, who leads the team in receiving yards and touchdown catches. After their Auburn game, you have to wonder if you can get into Ole Miss's backfield. The Tigers registered 6 sacks and 14 tackles for loss against them last Saturday. The matchup in the trenches, when the Rebs have the ball, it's going to be interesting. Who will be better than they have been? Ole Miss ranks 107th nationally in sacks allowed. The Aggies rank 117th in sacks gained. The Rebel defense has some talent, no doubt. They rank 40th in the country in total D and 55th in points allowed.
We're going to do what we do. You know, we're going to try and find a weakness within the defense and see if we can be successful that way. It's a different offense than what they went against on last weekend. Their focus at Auburn was to run the quarterback with. Ours is more of a passing attack, and if things break down, Johnny tends to make it a QB run.
A good matchup in the air. A&M has the #1 passing attack in the SEC. Ole Miss is number 2 in pass defense. So it's back to Oxford for another night game, and they'll be ready. In the 2 years prior to head coach Hugh Freeze's arrival in Oxford, Ole Miss was a combined 6-18. Now Freeze is in his 2nd season at the helm of the Rebels, and he has a record of 10-8. So A&M will certainly be taking on a program on the rise Saturday night.